to the Black Mind Games podcast. We are currently discussing our disappointment in our sons.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. I had to firmly and politely ask my nephew or my son Seth to leave.
Yep.
He basically said, "What if they don't want me to?" He basically asked for a burger that was not, or a steak that was not medium rare. And as you know, by Hank of the Hill lore, that's just not allowed. You know,
that is not allowed.
Yeah. And Josh also, like, he was checking his Ford today.
Yep.
And he found water in the exhaust. Yeah, he found water in the exhaust.
Well,
yeah, it was.
I know. It reminds me of those YouTube videos I watch at work when I'm bored.
Yeah.
Of the was it just rolled in YouTube videos of like seeing cars that are horribly mangled, and you're like, how is this fucker
running?
How is this A, running, B, how did he even roll into the shop in the first place, and C, the customer states he doesn't want anything fixed on the car, and it's like, are you kidding? Like,
I think there's something wrong with her.
It's like I heard noise on the highway, and you look at it, and they look at her like, your car is falling apart. Like, how?
I like the ones where it's like somehow the brakes, like the rotors have come separated from the brakes.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, that's a safety hazard. And then it always is like the customer is shown the pictures and they're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I could drive that. And it's like, dude, you're gonna die on the road eventually.
As somebody who recently had to explain to a mechanic that, like, I had to explain to a mechanic that, like, I did not have the money to afford it. I was just like, I do not have the money to afford these repairs. And they're like, okay, so sign this form saying that, like, we told you this. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm not signing this. I am not signing this.
Because I mean that's liability off of
that's liability off of the shop and onto me. And I'm like, no, I'm not signing this. And they're like, why not? And I'm like, because I'm going to fucking come back here in
with
like
the money
3 weeks and get it fixed.
So you expect the shop to hold the car on for 3 weeks?
No, what I did was I took the car. I didn't drive it very much.
Oh, I see.
Because one of those weeks was I was literally out of town. So I had the room. So, like, again, Jeff didn't trust his roommate very much. So he made sure his parents had this dog and then everything else. So I was just like, okay, everyth's fine. The only thing that I have to worry about is my car magically exploding and not actually dying and killing everything. So yeah.
Well,
but yeah, my other car, I checked the exhaust this morning and I found water in the exhaust.
Your car's not one of those NO2 cars, are they?
It's a fix it again, Tony.
Well,
fix it again, Tony. Josh, you know both the cars I drive. They're both Fords. They're both found on road first on race day and found on road dead.
Yeah. I mean, I drive a Ford Edge.
Yeah. They're first on race. Yours is last on race day because it's an SUV, but it's not very, it's not very sports utility.
No. I want to go point A to point B / I don't want to die on the highway when it's snowing.
No, let me rephrase that. Yours is literally like the soccer mom car.
I mean, the thing is, you can still get vans, and that in my brain, soccer mom car.
Yeah, but
I mean, this is also technically soccer mom car, I guess. It's just that, hey, when I'm on the highway and it's winter, can I not die? Please?
Yeah. You're the reason. People like you are the reason why, like, I want to get a GR Corolla.
Yeah.
Knowing me, though, I'll probably end up with a lesbian girl who I somehow twist in order to dating men again, and then she'll force me to buy a Subaru.
Oh,
and then I'll have to deal with the comments of so Jeff, why are you driving a Subaru? Shut up.
Longest for lasting relationship.
No, shut up. Jeff, why are you driving a Subaru? I didn't know you identified as one of those homosexuals.
Are you kidding? I always thought Subarus looked kind of fast and cool.
No, the Subaru Outback is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
And that car is like, it's the car used. So I have a neighbor who was incredibly homophobic. Had a neighbor who was incredibly homophobic. We're no longer neighbors. Yes, he
moved. Hopefully.
No, we moved.
Oh,
and I'm moving back in with my parents, so he's no longer going to be my neighbor. So what happened he bought a Subaru, and so he's going off about like all the LGBTQA plus community and stuff like that, and he's going off and off and off. And so I just turned to him and I said, "So why did you buy a Subaru?"
How is a Subaru the gayest thing ever?
Because they're bought mostly by lesbians.
Is that a stat you can actually look up?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
The fact that this stat is irrelevant. The fact that like I can look it up is irrelevant. The fact that I can look it up is kind of crazy.
That's what I'm flipping my lid. I'm like, you can look this up?
Yeah.
Like, who tracks this?
The LGBTQ plus community.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. What? Hey, dear community, what vehicle should I drive to let everyone know that I'm fucking lesbian?
I mean, they're the ones who also like are made up of partially like a bunch of degenerates and shit.
But like, it's like, how did they collectively come together and go, all right, this is the vehicle that we're gonna say that we're loud and proud?
Yes.
Like, all right.
You're asking the questions I ask.
Like, it's so weird. It's like, you don't collectively sit down and go, okay, what car doesn't make us super gay to other people?
It's like when people like make fun of Jeremy Clarkson for driving a Jeep in that one Top Gear special.
Sure.
And like the entire time it's like Jeremy, you're driving a Jeep, and he's like, yes, I'm aware, it's a very good, reliable vehicle. And he's like, huh? So it's nice that you're coming out of the closet, and this is right when he came out, right when he got divorced. So everybody's like, so like the entire episode he's like eating an ice cream cone and he's sitting next to a statue of two gay men. I see. Yes. See, this is the type of stuff that you get. This is my kind of offensive humor. Comedy.
I see.
This is my kind of a comedy.
I'm sorry,
to my future employers.
My offensive comedy is whenever they have a van with like text on the side of it. And it was like, see, it's this moving company, and they move the side of the van, and it just says something like anal bum covers sexuporium or some shit.
It's like the penis joke in Top Gear, where they're all wearing sweaters, and they turn sideways and it spells out the word penis.
Oh, that's funny.
My ex really didn't like that one, turns out.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, she was like, this is incredibly offensive. I'm like, you're incredibly offensive.
What if they just turned around and said vagina? Like,
well, she was 100% convinced I was not capable of saying vagina. She was.
I mean, sure, but it's just like, how insecure is this person?
I said I was incapable of saying vaginas.
Oh. Because, like, if the other person thinks that you're incapable of saying a word, it's like, no. Like, they're probably capable.
She was also the person who, like there was a certain word that, like, I would never say to her, and I would just turn to her, and if I ever had to say it, I would turn to her and just be like, hey, you see that nice couple? Hey, you see that, like, Hello Kitty? Go over there for 20 minutes, okay? Okay? Okay. Have fun, okay?
God damn it. Nipple!
I'm going now.
All the way to hell.
Well, you're coming with me.
Well, no, see, they're gonna check our passports.
They're gonna
And
check
then
mine, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he never did anything wrong." And they're gonna check yours and be like, "Almost stole from a Walmart. Had clear reason to do it. Didn't do it."
oh, it's like, oh man, that shoots you straight to heaven.
Looks like a retard while doing it, and they're gonna be like,
Oh, that shoots you even harder to heaven. Damn it.
they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, just for that, like, we have to send you to hell. I'm sorry, like,
No, they're
you
gonna be like,
take the opportunity.
I'm sorry, but like one of that, I think that would shoot me harder straight to heaven because it's like,
it
oh,
should, but they're gonna be like, then look at it and they're gonna be like, no, that's way too good. You have to have sinned somewhere else. You have to have committed a sin.
they're like, yeah, that no, is this a sin right here? No, that's
Kicked a small puppy once.
I never did that. People who do that, I think they have a fast track going to hell.
Yeah, well, it's like when you don't tell people about your Baldur's Gate, that you bought Baldur's Gate, and they want to play Baldur's Gate with you. Man, it would be really inconvenient if somebody did that. Hey.
Yeah, it's really inconvenient when someone bought
it. It's like when you harass somebody into playing Splitgate 2.
It's like, is Splitgate 2 even out?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's not. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's like Halo Infinite. I enjoy it.
It's like Halo, but Portal.
It's Halo with portals.
Oh, man. The pie is not a lie.
No, it's actually not.
The pie is the truth.
The penis head is real, turns out. We have pictures of it.
Oh.
I sent you the picture of it.
Oh. Wait, when?
Like today.
Oh.
It's all hat, no power, and it's a hat with penises drawn on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. No, I played Splitgate. I played about 4 or 5 matches of it, and then I had a political discussion with one of the developers.
Really?
Yes. So, full disclosure, one of the guys who I went to school with at Nate, he and we have a mutual third friend named we'll call him something funny. So we'll call him Dondro. Dondro, okay? His name's Dondro.
Right.
Dondro, okay? He's a very nice guy. He loves playing airsoft. He doesn't get frustrated. He didn't get kicked out recently. He's a great person. Okay?
Never got kicked out.
Never ever got kicked out. Okay? Ever. Did everything right. And Don Drew has been playing this game nonstop, and Don Drew has been like, he's like one of those guys who's like, yeah, you should play this. He's like, you should play this game. You should support our mutual third friend. Our mutual third friend was the only person who actually found out that I got a job working at Bioware, or one of the few people I told when I got a job at Bioware.
Oh,
so I was like, he's like, yeah, oh. He immediately then spilled I was like, do not fucking tell anybody because I'm scared shitless. So he was one of the few people that like I told I got a job at Bioware because I felt like I was safe. Good guy. And I know we've been talking a little bit about how Splitgate has been like in a political discourse. It's been doing really shittily. They recently had layoffs. We made jokes about the political correct issues and stuff like that with that game. That game is really good. My initial impressions are it's really fun. The issues I have with it is that I wish it was more Halo, less Call of Duty.
I think everything is going to go the way of what was that?
If it literally just had a mode where it was just like, here's team deathmatch, I think I would be okay with it.
Do they not? Do they not have a team deathmatch?
I have not played this game by myself because I really don't want to play by myself.
Oh, I see.
Because like I can play. Well, last night I streamed me fixing my game engine. This I would rather play Doom: The Dark Ages and Expedition 33 and other video games than play Splitgate 2. And it's not that the game's bad. It's like literally the game is like, it's just like there's just so much good shit out right now that it's like I would just rather play something different and not be like, not be dependent on other people. And like it's not like I'm not going to play it more. It's just that like I'm going to calmly be like, I'm not playing this as much.
Cause I don't know. Like I look at Slipgate 2 and I'm like, oh, Titanfall. It's Titanfall. I think everything's going the way of the Titanfall.
Yeah, it
like,
literally feels like Titanfall.
Yeah.
Like I really changed the controls to be like my Halo Infinite controls.
Actually, you know, the one thing I wish they could bring back is the Unreal Tournament. Because like I would like to do that more and like maybe a little less.
You're right. Yes, we should totally get red hats that say "Make Quake Great Again."
Yes, we should get some red hats that say something on it. But despite what you say on it, you could say flowers are awesome, and people will still be offended.
Yes, we should totally get hats that are going to make people want to punch us in the face.
Free kids from slave labor on it.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a blue hat with the Quake logo, and I'm going to make sure it says that on it.
So wait, what's it say on it?
It says "Make Quake Great Again."
Oh, and see if they get the same initial response.
Yeah, and then when people get mad at me, I'm going to be like, "But it's blue. I'm
blue?
a Democrat. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Democrat." Yeah, no, it's fun. I had fun. I didn't hate my experience playing it. The thing, but like I loaded up the game and it's like we cannot launch on your computer. And I'm like, okay. It then crashed, fucking corrupted itself. Then it randomly decided that it had to re-download and verify all of the files, and then it worked fine. And I'm like,
huh?
It's like. Huh. And then I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting in the call with the dev, and I'm like, is there vehicles in this game? He's like, no. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you should put vehicles in this game. He's like, well, maybe. And I'm like, no, Carl, you should actually put vehicles in this game. I will. And I'm like, Carl, go to your boss right fucking now and tell them that you're putting vehicles in the game, and tell them that the player base wants your boss to wear that red hat again. I don't care that he got in trouble. Tell him that he has to come out and make a live stream announcing vehicles, and he has to wear the hat again.
I think you should just keep. You know what you should really do? It's just like, again, red hat.
And wonder why the fuck I'm not getting a position there. I agree.
No, he should keep wearing red hats. Just say more progressive slogans.
It's progressively more progressive slogans.
Yeah. So it's like make Quake great again. Give game dev unions, give the game dev payment like decent wage jobs for what they're doing. I got paid really well, Josh. Yeah, but I'm saying like for I don't know.
You're saying for like QA and shit.
Yeah.
Treat devs with respect. Don't fire us because your fucking stupid decisions. Maybe fucking take a pay cut. I agree.
Yeah.
Don't fucking buy up like companies nonstop and then kill them. I agree. That would be smart.
That would be smart. That would be the next slogan on a hat. Stop buying shit.
I'll make sure to send him this podcast included in my applications. That way then he can sit there and when the HR manager hears this, she can go like, oh god.
Further red hats that you should use that gets more progressives. So therefore, here's what I thought up of in the 10 minutes.
Kill is great. That one you have to put Kill or Kill is great. That one you have to make sure it has black on it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the funny thing is like his hat. The hat that he wore wasn't even red. It was like literally like gray.
Was it?
It was gray.
Huh.
The reason why everybody assumed it was political was made it political was because it said the words "make FPS great again."
Oh, I see.
And it's like,
make blank great again.
Yeah. It's like, man, it would be really good if you. It's like, it's funny because like when he did that, it was like, man, you should have literally. If you had said nothing bad would have happened. But that's besides the point. And yeah, I enjoyed my time with Splitgate too.
Ah, good.
Yes.
As I'm pondering getting the hat with many penises on it.
That says, what does it say on it? What did I say it said on it?
What did you say on it? I forget.
I was literally like, it needs to say bracket political statement, and then it was like, got it. The description will be this, and it will be all hat, no power, and it was like, okay.
I actually, yeah, like for whatever reason, that just all hat, no power. I'm like, yeah. It's
as good as like the libertarian like patch it made where it was like live free, fly far, haunt cloud.
Yep.
And it's like, yep, I would actually buy that. I would actually buy that.
Although, what's sticking out? Oh, that's supposed to be hockey sticks.
Yes.
I would fix that a little because that does not look like a hockey stick.
Look, it's ChatGPT. What do you expect me to do?
Oh, I know, but I'm like, those hockey sticks look fucked. If anything, they should be behind the goose, not coming out of the leaves.
Look,
but
Jim,
whatever.
I'm just saying that you have to fucking spend time making the goose, and I'm like, no.
Look, you have to go in with by hand.
Look, okay, when I talk to lesbian girlfriend again and guilt trip her into actually fucking helping me move, which I'm not going to do because I'm lazy and I don't want to talk to that bitch. It's going to be funny if she listens to this episode. She's going to be like, that fucking cocksucker, I killed him last night.
Maybe this time when I help you move, I don't get violently ill.
I mean, you gave everybody COVID. I was fine because I had COVID in August, and you're like...
and I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And I was like, oh, I should really help him out. And I'm like, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
Josh
fucking
was
hell.
sick.
Although funny enough, what we know about COVID now versus then is like, I already passed the giving to everyone phase.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't me.
Yeah. It wasn't. We'll say that.
Someone else licked a toilet, okay?
Yeah, it was clearly Josh licked the toilet.
Yep, totally.
Yeah. Did you play any games this week?
I played a video game a little bit. Not a lot. Mm-hmm. Let me go to my library. I played a lot of Pokemon Go this weekend though.
Oh, okay.
Because they had what they do is the Pokemon Go Fest for 2 days. It's in the middle of the summer.
Hold on. I need to add a sound effect. So keep going.
You're just gonna add the
No.
Oh. Well, anyway, I played Pokemon Go for like the past couple of days because they're doing a bunch of Pokemon Go Fest bullshit, which is the recap, not necessarily the recap, but it's here's all the cool new Pokemon coming out / here's the new legendary upgrade for one of the main Pokemon. Yep.
Hey, off.
I can see Jeff's Pokemon is yelling in the background.
Hey, no. Yes. I have to periodically tell her to stop.
Yeah, because your Pokemon gets antsy and wants to bark at things.
Yes, she likes.
Yep, she likes to bark.
Yeah, she's a barker.
She's a barker.
Yeah.
And yeah, so in Pokemon Go Fest, this weekend was doing a bunch of bullshit for. I'm trying to look at my phone for what the legendaries were for Zacian, and there was a shield Pokemon that if I can find it. No, I'm not gonna find it.
Okay. Well, Josh, we have a guest. Okay.
We do.
We have a guest. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Who's
sorry.
that?
That was the master. Or I think Hillary Clinton. She must have had some FEV. So
I see.
Hold on. I'll deal with this. Okay. Okay. Hillary. We're gonna close off the door to this vault, and then we're gonna walk away. Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye, Hillary. Bye. Okay. Josh, keep running. Josh, keep running.
I'm running.
Okay, Josh.
I'm running.
Okay. You see that button on the vault door? Right on the exit? Okay, cool. We're going to hit that button, and then we're not going to ever talk about this ever again, okay? We're just going to walk away.
All right, punch the button.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the door's real slow. Is that meant to be that slow?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. It's not even getting like quarter of the way done. Are you sure it's
fine.
Gonna be all right. We'll both walk away and not look back.
Yes, nothing bad will happen. This problem will never. Hopefully, a vault ship doesn't break, and then like somebody comes out and has to deal with this shit. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you, Hillary Clinton.
Oh, freaking hell,
man!
But anyway, I got a lot of shinies on the weekend, which makes me happy for what I want to get out of Pokemon, which is all the shinies, like all of them. Even got some shinies that I didn't have before, so now I finally have them, so that's great. Also, what else? Of course, mobile games do the mobile game thing of like, hey, do you want the cool thing out of this? What was it? The battle pass? It's like, battle passes, how every fucking free-to-play game has a battle pass.
We ruined your avatars last year, so we're going to add a battle pass system to this game. Ain't that what you want? Don't you want a battle pass in the game? We ruined your avatars, but
they actually kind of fixed the avatars for the most part, but they're still kind of weird.
We are going to fix the avatars. How are we going to fix it? We're going to revert them.
Yeah, pretty much. Although they still kept the although it's pretty funny because before they had nice looking anime faces. Now there's like, you look at your character and it's like, why does he look like a baby? Like a baby face with large proportion body. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, the logic behind that decision for like making the more custom UI, it's like, oh, we're trying to encompass anyone and anyone who can make their character
cater to everybody. Don't you want us to cater to everybody? Correct.
Yeah, it's like I get that, because it's like, yeah, sure, yeah, you want to cater to like maybe different body types, maybe different skin colors, maybe different like hair, like really like crazy haircuts or some shit. And it's like, yeah, I totally get it. It's just that when they released it, it was like it sucks real bad, because it's like, why do they look like poop? Like, why do their faces just look like they're mush? It's like, what's going on?
Why does this game look awful?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Although, actually, funny enough, there's been updates in Pokemon Go as of late that it's like, oh wait, this is good. This is a good update from the company now.
Wait,
like,
Niantic's actually competent? Wow.
No, here's the funny thing. Because they sold it off to that fucking Saudi prince company. I forget the name of it.
It was it's a Saudi Arabian prince.
Yeah. Basically, it's a Saudi company they sold it off to. And as soon as they sold it off to that company, there was changes in the game of like, hey, you know how you use raid passes before? Yeah. You know how they capped it off at like 5 a day? Yeah. Well, guess what? We'll increase that to 10. And you're like, it's like, oh, that's good. That's good, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's a bunch of other small decisions that they've been doing. It's like, that's good? Mm-hmm. Wait, that's good. Like, huh? Like, this feels so different. It's like it's kind of crazy. This like, oh, I guess Niantic was afraid. Like, Niantic always said that they want to make the game more about you getting out there and walking and whatever. And then once they finally sold it off to another company, they said that they also care about Pokemon Go, but I think they have just a slightly different view, like most players who play the fucking game. So it's like, hey, how about we just increase all the little things that they made better? So it's like,
how about we make this fun for everybody involved? Cool, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, how about we actually like increase these caps just a tiny bit, because it's like before it was just like they're there, but it's like it's next to useless. Like why do we have this if it's next to useless? Before it was like, you know, unlimited amounts. It was great, but now it's like it sucks. And now it's at a point of like it's competent. It's fine. It's like these little touches that I made. What else? And yeah, like so far the fest was fun, but the only thing that sucked ass was usually whenever they do a fest, they usually have like a ticketed version of the fest, and there's playing it for free. And I can tell you right now, playing it for free sucks ass. But yet when you're playing it in the ticketed version of it, it's like, oh, this is amazing. And it feels like you're getting getting all the shit that you want out of it. And it's like, oh, but you had to pay like 25 Canadian dollars for it, which is kind of balls. I mean, although you did get a lot of free shit out of it, but at the same time, it's like, this is kind of balls for like 2 days that in order to get decent amount of shinies, you had to fork over money.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse.
I mean, yeah, like they could have just completely said, hey, do you want shinies anymore? Guess what? Subscription service. And it's like, whoa, really? All right, I guess I'm out. Yeah, like it could be that bad, but I think if they do, oh god, they are shooting themselves in the foot because they want to sell the company or something. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Just shooting themselves in the foot, and then and they're like, all right, all the blood money's coming out of our foot. Now we can sell off this company. Perfect. This plan will work flawlessly. But I'm trying to remember of all the dumb things they did in the fest. You
murdered a poor innocent. You beat a poor seal to death. I agree.
I mean, funny thing is that you don't necessarily kill a lot of things in Pokemon Go. You just catch everything. It's like catch.
Yeah, but you beat a poor seal to death. I'm shocked, Josh.
Hey, if they were literally walking around and I could see there's a shiny like 300 feet away from me, I'm gonna sprint towards it and kill everything, and then kill everything that's in my path.
You clubbed a seal? Why?
Hey, there was a shiny seal behind that other one. I'm getting that shiny seal.
This podcast is not known clubbing baby seals.
I just nudge them out of the way with a bat.
Yeah. Well, can we talk about the other fun thing that I did this week?
Oh, okay.
Outside of feel loathe and self-sympathy, I did not watch Witch from Mercury this week. I am tempted to continue hating my life, and this week I needed a break, so I did not watch it. I instead finished watching GQUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUU And let me tell you, it's fine. It's fun. I enjoyed it. It was weird and fine, and I enjoyed it, and I liked it, and it was fun, and I didn't hate myself. And like now that like it's over, you now see like people like from the Witch from Mercury community being like, "Well, it's nice because Witch from Mercury," and it's like, cool. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's okay. You're allowed to feel that way. And then it's like you have people on the other side that are like, "Oh my god, it's great." And it's like, "Yeah, it is." And then you have people like me who are like, "This is actually fun and I actually really enjoyed it and it's great."
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Like the thing I don't like the thing I don't like about the show is like basically the ending is like basically, so I'll explain, I'll give you the like plot ends. Basically the entire point is that like the story is basically Nyan and Machu are basically like they're in love with Space Hobo Boy who has transdimensional powers. Space Hobo Boy pilots a red Gundam that is oddly our old. It's Amuro's Gundam from the original series. Space Bobo Boy is from the other side. Space Hobo Boy is looking for the Rose of Sharon, which is a mobile armor that was never created. In the original UC timeline, Amuro actually killed the pilot of, whose name is Lala. He murders her and like he basically stabs her with a beam saber as she's protecting Char. In this timeline, what happens is instead of Lala dying, Char dies. Lala goes fucking berserk, fucking creates a universe where Amuro doesn't exist, or Amuro exists, and every single time in every single universe, Amuro kills Char. So this is the universe where Amuro never really existed, and Char lives, and Char is the one who gets the Gundam. So the plot is basically the first like 6 episodes is basically like world building where it's like, oh, like it's political espionage, there's stuff that's going on. The last like 5-6 episodes have basically been like no Gundam fights at all, and then this episode's like basically like here's a good fight because it's the original RX-78-2 versus the GQUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUU show. I really enjoyed it. It's really fun. We have confirmation now that Char killing Cassilia is a canon event. That is confirmed. And Amuro is not in this show at all. And it's great. I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think that people aren't going to like... there are people who aren't going to like it. I'll say that much. But, like, I liked it. It was fun.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't suggest... like, it has a shitload of fan service, too.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
So is there like a fight scene in a parking garage with girl panties going fucking everywhere?
No.
Oh.
So the fan service, the fan service in the show is like literally there's a scene where literally Machu's sitting on sunbathing out in the colony and she's like sitting in a bikini.
Ah.
And the joke that everybody was making was like, this is incredibly important for the plot. And it's like, no, it's incredibly important for her character because she's basically in love with a guy and she's not talking to her mom. And so she talks to her mother figure about boys. And her mother figure says, don't do stupid thing for boys.
Don't do stupid shit.
Don't do stupid thing for boys. It's not worth it.
I mean, how stupid is stupid though?
It's pretty much like, hey, like, so what Machu does is Machu basically robs her entire, like, the entire clan that she's working, the group of people that she's working for. She becomes a terrorist.
But how would impress the boyfriend?
Oh, at this point, she makes a plan, and she makes a plan with her other friend in order to make sure. So there's like a lover's quarrel that's happening.
Okay,
where her and her friend are like both like deeply in love with this guy because they're both like have psychic connections, and this boyfriend was able to awaken their psychic connections.
I see.
So it's complicated, and so the fan service in the show is like well thought out, and then there's the other side of the fan service where it's like, hey, do you know this thing from UC? Cool, it's in the show. Hey, do you know this thing from like this show? It's in this show. And so like the final episode, like everybody was like, oh, so we're gonna get like Barbados, we're gonna get Ariel, we're gonna get like all of these Gundams that people really love and care about. They're all gonna come through, and they're all gonna basically be fighting nonstop, and that's gonna lead into the next series. And instead, what we got like crazy fun shit mixed with like reference. Like they literally do the last shot in the show, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And like as a fan of Gundam, it's like, oh, I appreciate this. Like it's not the normal usual fan service where it's like, hey, let me tell you something. The characters are having hot, kinky, gay sex is such worth it and stuff like that. And we're going to have the obligatory swimsuit episode. And this show is like, no, this swimsuit episode's kind of important to the character. It's fine. Josh is like, I don't care.
I mean, I don't know, character development.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there is actually another video game I've touched on, just a revisit, because see, I wanted to see if there was any different changes to it. It was Nubby's Number Factory, and my saw that it had updates, and I was like, oh, let me play it again. And I remembered, oh yeah, like the game's fun. I really do like it because it's Peggle, but it's like it's Peggle, but you're constantly having same map orientation over and over, but you're trying to have, again, like jokers with different like ways to make more and more points, and your pegs constantly increase with point amounts depending on how fast you clear, like how much points you can gather in a level. And it does get to a point of like you could get into the billions and whatever to like getting so much points. So far, I also remembered though that sometimes you have the award, you can have the most perfect setup possible. You're like, oh, I got the walking legs that makes the pegs have double value sometimes, and then I got the guppy, and the guppy makes it so you can hit pegs more than once if you only touch them once. It's like, oh, this is gonna work out great. And then you fucking sink the ball 4 to 5 times, and you're like, what the fuck happened? And you lose. You're like, I had the perfect formula. What happened? So Numby's Number Factory, still crushing balls. Crush your balls. It will crush your balls, but then you keep going back because you're like, oh wait, I actually got further this time. Oh wait, I had a really good combo for figuring this weird game out. Hold on, let me try that again. It was that over and over. They put in more upgraded shit and more and better power-ups and stuff like that, so I'm happier for that. Oh,
I forgot to mention also, at the end of Gundam GQUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUU both love
Right.
is Hathaway's Fash. And Hathaway Slash, they were like, this is going to be a 3 anime. This is going to be a 3 movie event. We're going to do 3 movies. It's going to be amazing. And Hathaway Slash has one of my favorite like Gundam fights in all of it, where it's literally 2 characters, 2 civilians, no mobile suits, running in the city trying to escape like the carnage that's happening. And right. It's absolutely beautiful. And like IBO kind of touches on that. Like there's moments where it's like it very clearly shows what happens when like an innocent person versus like a fucking Gundam happens, but it also is like it doesn't do a very good job of it. But it's like they at the end of Gundam GQUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUU It's we're gonna do Gundam GQUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUUU
Ooh.
Yeah. So, yeah. But shall we move on to our other topic, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, Josh, you killed Stop Killing Games. Okay.
Shot it. I shot it dead. I shot Stop Cop. It Stop Killing Game. I killed the game to stop the kill, to stop game killing. I killed it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it.
Then maybe you should fill people in on what the hell happened, because I just saw the title of it and I'm like, oh no.
So
I felt the wave of depression, and then I was like, I don't want to click on it, so I didn't. So
what's been happening for years is that we've been seeing something called Stop Killing Games, and Stop Killing Games is basically this
initiative.
Yeah, it's an initiative created by Ross, who is
a YouTuber, sorta.
It's Ross from Crazy Farms. He's the guy who did Gore Freeman's Mind.
Accursed Farms.
Accursed Farms. He did Freeman's Mind. He's actually like a really intelligent person who like is kind of like important to like the YouTuber community. And basically what he started doing was he kind of noticed something was going on, which is like people would buy video games and then publishers would sit there and they would go, hey man, we're going to shut down the servers on this game. And
make it so you can't play it at all.
Yeah. And it's like, it got to the point now where it's like, okay, like I remember back in the day when like they would sit there and they would say, yeah, we're shutting down our servers for like NBA. And it's like, okay, like what's the impact of this? And they're like, well, you just can't play it online.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, can I play the game in like split screen? Yeah, absolutely. Can I play the game in like 4-player? Yeah, absolutely. Can I do system link? Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, okay, cool. Like this isn't a big issue, I guess.
Yeah.
And so with the rise of live service games, it's been kind of a bigger and bigger issue. And so Ross kind of like at the end of the day, he kind of took a step and he kind of was like, hey, we're going to initiate a petition. We're going to get it to the EU. And basically what he basically said was, we're going to try and get these companies to allow players for when, and the crux of it is basically like when you buy a product, you own the product. People do not get to take away that product from you. So it can expand to like physical media and stuff like that, or digital media and stuff like that too.
Because nowadays, game publishers and all, I think it just goes all the way to like fucking Sony and shit. They want to sell you a license. They don't sell you a property. Yeah, you don't own shit.
Yeah, so like you have people like me who are like, I have 600 games. Josh has over 1,000 games, and like we have libraries.
Yeah,
and they're like, you have people like me being like, look, I don't have money in order to support this bullshit parade that's coming up, and they're like,
yep,
don't care. I was like, okay.
I mean, like this is also why like I'm kind of like getting slowly into like just data hoarding
Yeah.
at this point, because it's like, oh, the doomsday is upon us, or like you can see it on the horizon. It's like, oh, I should buy a fuck ton of hard drives, shouldn't I? Like, I should just make a server with a fuck ton of hard drives.
Well, it's one thing for like when people like go like, hey, we're going to, I should watch this. I'll watch that later. But it's like when people like go in and like they're like, hey, like, do you want to watch the old television show of Dragon Ball Z? It's like, okay. Or do you want to watch Gundam? Do you want to watch the Gundam TV show as it aired? And like for a long time, what they've done is they basically have gone through every single time and they just constantly are changing little things. And they improve the anime as it goes. So like there's very strong scenes where like in Gundam or in Dragon Ball, there are scenes where like they did not finish the animation of the show. And then they go back and they're like, okay, for the actual like DVD, let's fix the scene up and stuff like that. And that's fine. Nobody complains about that stuff. The thing that people always complain about is like when like in Blazing Saddles, when the entire movie is about race and the TV manufacturer people are like, oh, we have to remove this. We have to remove them saying the N word constantly. And it's like, okay, that's a little bit of a stretch there. It's like when they went ahead and in Gone with the Wind, one of the most profitable movies ever made, they basically removed the first black character on screen because it didn't really fit with the times. And it's like, okay, there's actual issues here. And then you get Stop Killing Games and Ubisoft, which Ubisoft basically sat there and turned around and they said, we're going to kill the crew. We're going to kill the crew. Nobody wants to play the crew anymore. Nobody supports the crew and stuff like that. And Stop Killing Games came in and basically said, like, no, this is wrong. People played for this game and you're delisting it, which is admirable. But now people are never going to be able to play the crew ever again. Mm-hmm. And Ubisoft was like, that's not our problem, basically. And as a player, as somebody who owns the crew, who got it for free, I feel like as if like, no, Ubisoft really doesn't have a leg to stand on in this circumstance. That's not okay. And the way that Ubisoft kind of has acted is kind of being a little bit of a dick. And that's not okay. And we've also seen this with Sony, where Sony has like gone into people's PSN accounts and removed shows, TV shows and stuff.
There's so many seasons of shows you just can't watch anymore.
Yeah.
And also that entire thing of trying to watch streaming services nowadays is the same bullshit as it was back to when we were trying to watch it on cable. Like it's just same mess, different way to try to enjoy it now.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that people really understand that. Like part of me feels like as if like one of the things is like they're really showing how. Well, how do I put it? They're really not showing their skill very well. And then you also have like the other problem where it's like very clear that like they're fucking around and they're making horrible mistakes. They're dropping the ball. And then people are like, this is wrong. I'm getting really upset. This is really hurtful. And this doesn't work for what people want. Mm-hmm. And then on the flip side, you finally have like people like me who are like, look, man, like, you're intentionally making games require a live service, and you're actively like destroying those live services and you're burning them to the ground, and then you're finding out that people don't want to support this thing, and so now a product that like requires like normal usage and requires the server to literally just ping a box and say, hey, you're online, cool. Like, now suddenly I cannot play this game because the box is offline. Great, fantastic. Like, that's fucking retarded.
Yep.
And it's like great. Like I understand, like, when the game's like free to play, like Fortnite, when like that becomes a little bit more important. When the game's like what is it? Warframe, that's a little bit more important. But like, we're talking about The Crew here, and we're talking about games that like really shouldn't need this stuff at all. And so me as a player, like, I kind of look at that. And so Accursed Farms basically started this petition, and then lately what has been happening is he created it, I think, like 2 years ago or last year, and he basically was like, yeah, it's in the EU pipeline now, and people are actually like promoting it, and people are actually really supporting it, and it's going pretty well. And then Pirate Software got involved.
Oh, he's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy. And Pirate Software is not a bad guy. He's actually really intelligent, really smart, and everything like that. And so basically what Pirate Software has done is he basically came out and said, like, point blank, he goes like, let me tell you something about Pirate Software games. They're really well designed. They're very well smart. He basically came out and said, like, well, you're preventing the game from having always on DRM. You're preventing the game from actually like working intentionally. You are killing MMOs. And he started doing this thing where he basically kept on attacking. I
mean, he was working with Blizzard back in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I think his point of view is just more skewed towards whatever the hell it's for more MMO based bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like, so at the end of the day, it's like, I kind of get what he's getting at, but at the same time, it's like, no, this is not it's not quite the same surfaces that we're trying to, like, what you're saying is like, oh no, what you're saying, we all can't have pepperoni pizzas anymore. And it's like, no, we're saying that they're taking away all the toppings and we just have bread. It's like, and it doesn't, and it's just bread. That's bread. It's not anything that we wanted. It's like, no,
we're saying that you cannot sell crazy bread and call it a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what we're saying.
You can't just give us the bare bones of breadsticks and go, here's your pizza.
Yeah, we're saying that
you want sauce. You have to pay that.
Yeah, we're saying that you cannot be like a person who sits there and goes like, well, let me tell you something. It's
because like for an MMO service, I mean, it's always in service. Yeah, like, well, it's not necessarily
like, and like that was the thing is like, it's like for me, like when I heard that, like when I heard stop killing games, I was like, okay, so like you're going to basically mandate, like, and this is my personal opinion as a dev.
Yeah,
is like, okay, so you're going to mandate like people have to like set up a service, and there has to be a plan in place for when like, hey, the game's not profitable anymore and we can't like run this secondary service.
Just have a kill switch of like, okay, you can play this still, but you need to download all of these assets.
Yeah, it's like, okay, like you can play The Crew and The Crew will still be sellable in this gimped ass state.
Yeah,
and it's like,
or in my head, I was thinking more of like, okay, so the game is not good. Darn it, I had a line, but I'll look back to it. But yeah, like it basically, if you're gonna kill it, make it so that you can at least still play it. So it's like, the online's going away, but you have all the single player stuff that goes with it, so you can still do that. Or hell, if the game is all primarily online, why not just have it so that when the game is done for, you can still say that, oh, the people who made their own servers, like from the ground up, and even let's say they reverse engineered some bullshit. It's like, and let's say the devs want to go back to developing that game. Maybe they don't rack the coals really hard on the people who made the fucking reverse engineered server. It's like if anything, like, I think what it should be at the end of the day is, if the game got stopped developing for, and people still really like it and want to play on some weird dedicated server, people should be allowed to do so without going, like, getting through the legal repercussions of, of like getting DMCA'd or, jail or whatever. It's like, I think at the end of the day, it's like, how about we just can keep these weird servers? Like, if the people make their own servers, they're not going to get repercussions for it because you fucking gave up on it. These people didn't. They wanted to keep playing it. So why not just, if you gave up on it, then, these people are allowed to have a custom server.
Yeah. And what Piratesoft basically said was, like, he basically, like, single-handedly dismantled this entire thing. And basically, or he's accused of being that way. And the way I personally view it is, like, as a dev, it's like, okay, you're asking people, like, EA would never in a million years go like, no, yes, you can have our proprietary backend technology and stuff like that. And like you can have our proprietary backend technology for our server queues and stuff like that. No, they're never going to do that, because EA is like, no, like, we can use that for the next game and the next game and the next game and the next game.
Also, they can throw the flag of, security risk. I don't want people get in there and fucking security.
Yeah, and that's a legitimate concern.
Yeah,
and I understand where Pirate Software is coming from, and I understand where Accursed Farms is coming from, Ross is coming from. But like, the truth of the fact is like, okay, like, this isn't a good solution at all. And the way that Pirate Software had handled it was basically like, well, you're going to kill the MMO industry. And it's like, no, like, this isn't going to kill the MMO industry. I'm sorry to tell you.
What this is for is turning off the MMO industry.
Mm-hmm. This is for when the people go like, oh, the Matrix Online is not profitable enough. Like, okay. The Matrix Online is not profitable enough. We can't actually run this anymore. So we're just going to burn it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, that really shitty. And it's meant to like provide consumer protections to the point of where like consumers like myself, like Josh, can sit there and be like, hey, I want to play this game again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, there's a service that somebody made and it's been designed as such in order to be basically a drop-in replacement for this other game. Great, fantastic. Like, that's fantastic. Cool. I can still play my old game.
That's all I wanted.
That's all I've ever wanted. And like, the way that like the way that it's gone is like basically been like, oh well, if you want that, like, you clearly are supporting the death of live service games. I was like, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with live service games. I think that they should all. I think that they've been a very bad negative effect on the game industry. I think that like people.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that they keep seeing it as like, oh, this is our cash cow that we can keep going forever, and it's like, no, because the market is saturated to shit, and also like, let's say you somehow hit the zeitgeist and you actually had a product that was kept going forever, you have to keep supporting it forever.
Well, like,
so it's.
I was talking about this recently. I was like, yeah, like when you release a new game, you're not just competing against like the games that came out that week.
You're competing with like Fortnite. You're competing
with like Fortnite, which is about 10 years old and has shitload of content. And like other online multiplayers like PUBG and shit that's been, sure, they're not like, maybe they're as popular or a little less popular, but you're still fighting with those other fuckers that are up there. You're competing with GTA Online.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm sorry, like there are some games that are not as good as GTA Online.
Yeah.
And it's not because, oh, well, the devs didn't work as hard. It's like, no, it's just like some people are not going to play GTA Online. Like, it's shitty, but it's like, yeah, some people are not going to do that. They just don't want to do that. So they're not going to do that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's I don't think killing live service is the solution, but like I definitely like when stories come out and they're like 95% of new players don't play a game that's less than 10 years old. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. No fucking shit. Like, nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah. Shall we?
Well, hopefully live services could die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, let them die.
Well, it's like it's obvious that there's problems, and it's like I don't know anymore.
They're gonna try to keep pushing it over and over, and it's just gonna. I think now big companies are realizing, oh, this live service thing is not working.
Well, it's like I don't know. It's like
I think what happened is that the live service games that we're seeing that they're starting and failing is because they started like 5 years too late. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, you should have thought of this 10 years before, and then maybe it would have been successful when it came out, but no.
Well, it's like, I remember thinking back in the day, like Bungie was, like, every company had this track record of, like, they would basically go, like, they would make a bunch of great games. They would make really fantastic games that I really loved and really cared for. And then they would get to the point where they would be like, okay, we're doing our new thing. And then, like, after a few hits, they would be like, we're releasing an MMO.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was always like the same thing where it's like, I don't think that this is the best thing because you
like every other company was going, all right, we're making an MMO. And everyone's like, why?
And I remember thinking about that with like Destiny 2 and stuff like that, or Destiny 1 was like, oh, Bungie's making an MMO. This is their MMO. Yeah. And for Bungie's credit and stuff like that, they've done a very good job, but like it's really shitty now when it's like, man, you look at the games that are coming out now and you're like, man, this is shit, and like this is genuinely terrible.
I remember there was like some news article back in the day of some baseball player who made his own game company or something,
and then he made Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which I have.
Yeah. But then he was like, oh yeah, let's try making an MMO. And then all his game dev friends were like, no, please no.
And then EA released Amalur, and then they killed the studio.
As you do.
Yeah. It wasn't
freaking hell.
I was like, it made complete and total sense. Like, everybody sits there and that was the thing that always, like, all of these major studios would always do is they will always sit there and say, oh, we're making a brand new game, and you're like, cool, what is the game? Oh, it's an MMO. And you'd be like, please no.
And you go, no, really.
I remember feeling like that with like BioWare, is like when they were like, we're releasing Anthem, and I'm like, cool, I will give it a shot. And this is me as a BioWare employee. It's like, man, like people like me were in the studio being like, man, Anthem was shit.
I have a feeling that if Anthem was actually gonna be I was gonna say Anthem. I was just gonna say like whatever the hell Bungie's game
Destiny.
What's that? Yeah, Destiny. I kind of feel that every company should try to model it after Warframe. Mm-hmm. because that's still around. That's still kicking.
Well, Warframe's like one of the, like when people go like, oh, what's the best like live service game? It's like Halo Infinite.
Yep.
And Warframe. And then people now people are like, oh no, Halo Infinite has like Halo Infinite's bad. And it's like Halo Infinite people say is bad. They don't, but like people really like Halo Infinite. Like,
yeah,
the reason people don't like Halo Infinite is because it's always there. And like
always,
it's not that like, oh, the game is like amazing. It's like, no, the game is fine. It's just it needed more campaign DLC. And that was the one thing that 333 was like, no, we're not doing. So anyways. Is that podcast? Are we done?
I think so.
I gotta take my dog for a walk.
I gotta fucking go sleep.
Yeah, I have to apply for jobs and hopefully get a job soon, so that way then I can be like employed.
Also, you asked me to help move, and I'm like, I could do that, but I gotta figure out. Okay, this weekend, I could probably do it.
Yeah, it's like this weekend. Either I want to do it Saturday, but then I also have Keith being like, no, can we do it the Sunday? And I'm like, fine. He's like, oh, we're actually doing airsoft. I'm like,
on the Sunday.
On the Sunday. I'm like, I don't care. I'm asking for help. I have helped you move like 3 fucking times, asshole. And then he was like, this isn't for the podcast, actually. So thank you, everyone, for listening to the Black Mind Games podcast. I will vent to Josh offline. Thank you. Bye. You can listen to us every Thursday on blackmindgames.podbean.com. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app of choice. Thank you. Fuck you, lesbian girlfriend. Have a good night. Bye.
He once sent a steak back because it wasn't from Alberta. He flipped an NDP riding blue just by driving through it. He single-handedly built a pipeline to Tidewater before protesters could even get out of bed at noon. He supported Alberta independence before it was cool. He once met Justin Trudeau and asked how his father Fidel was doing. His kids learned to drive on gravel in reverse. He once hummed a tune at sunrise. By noon, it was Alberta's new national anthem. He won the Calgary Stampede bull riding title while signing the referendum petition mid-ride. He owns more firearms than the Canadian military. He considers it a modest collection. He showed up to the Freedom Convoy late and still got to Ottawa first. He doesn't follow political parties. They realign around him. He's been to weddings, funerals, and town meetings, all in the same shirt. He doesn't want to fix Canada. He wants to free Alberta. He is the most Albertan man in the world.
We built these worlds that run in time through fire, sweat, and broken lines. Friends we met in pixel life, fought side by side through endless nights. A patch and nerf, a DLC, then silence comes, no memory. But we remember every frame. Don't pull the plug and shift the blame. Stop killing games, they're more than just code and names. We live inside those dreams. Don't tear apart our teams. Stop shutting doors. We make those worlds ours. Preserve the fight, preserve the flame. Stop killing games. You cash the checks, we paid the price. Now all that's left is rolling dice. The servers die, the lights go black. No way to run, no coming back. Achievements gone and stories too, but we won't let you cut them loose. Preserve the art, preserve the play. Don't let good legends fade away. Stop killing games. We're screaming out your name. A digital click goes wrong when hearts still beat that song. Let devs decide. Don't monetize the ride. History burns in corporate flames. Stop killing games. Stop killing games. Stop killing games. Let them breathe, let them run. Every deathmatch, every gun. Let us mod, let us host, even when the studio's ghost. You say it's cost, you say it's time, but we know greed behind that line. Preservation's not a crime. This is our history, not just online. Stop killing games. This is our Hall of Fame. Let all rough and tall, don't let them fall. We built them all with pride, with pain. So hear our cries again. Stop killing games. We were legends in those lobbies, fighting for more than trophies. You can't delete our flames. Stop killing games. We were legends in those lobbies, fighting for more than trophies. You can't delete our flames. Stop killing games.
The change.
No, yeah. Well, Jeff was like, I don't want to be I'm sick and tired of people being like, they look at the show and then they're like, what's the name of the show? And I'm like, I can't tell you. Because I don't know. I know that I'm okay with it. I don't know if you're okay with it.
I think I'm fine
I
with
don't need you sitting there in an interview and like not being able to say to somebody, yeah, I run a podcast. I've done 500 episodes of it. I manage it. I edit it. I do basically all the work for it.
Yep, I'm the second host that
Does
needs to bring the funny
nothing.
in. Does nothing and brings in the funny.
Yeah. You go up to the anime girls and they're like, ooh, sexy. And I go up to them and they're like, it's literally that meme. It's that meme. Hold on. I found it's the human rights violation, human resources meme. It's that meme. It's literally that meme. Josh goes up to a girl and he's like, hey, I'm going to have hot kinky sex with you. And it's like, hello, human resources.
Hello, human resources.
Yeah, there it is. It's this meme right here. There it is. That's exactly it.
Oh, where did you put it?
It's in your
Oh, there it is.
It's in our DMs. So yeah, no, it's not perfect, but like we have stuff. It works.
Appropriate. Oh, how sweet. Hello, human resources.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I do like how the attractive person gets off with so much shit because they're attractive, and it's kind of bullshit.
It's true though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, I'm happy that the website looks semi good. It will look better.
Good.
I'll make the episode look so good. Oh, and also it's Steam Summer Sale.
Oh, yep, it's back on again. Back on the menu.
And I just realized that I can buy Fear, so
Wait, which Fear?
Fear 2.
Oh, yeah, you can always skip that. Although, funny enough, there are some games I have in my possession currently on my Steam list, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's delisted. That's delisted. That's definitely delisted. I'm like, how much shit do I have? It just doesn't exist on Steam anymore. Like,
I mean, part of me really hopes that somebody will buy me Stellar Blade, Josh.
I'll get paid Monday.
You don't have to buy me video games. You know that, right?
And then Monday rolls around. You're like, hope Josh doesn't pay me that game.
Hopefully Josh doesn't buy me that game.
You just see it float up in your DM. You see it float up in your message board, and you're like, fuck it, cut.
It could be worse than when I sent Ben Dragon Age Veilguard.
Is that worse or is that better?
Hold on, let's ask him. Ben, what's worse? Receiving a free copy.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to give Ben a copy of a very cheeky video game on Steam, but I don't think it's kind of expensive. I'm not necessarily want to pull the trigger yet.
Well, you still need to buy the fucking Baldur's Gate.
I think I got it.
3?
I think I got it on sale one.
Hold on. What?
But here's the problem though. I think my computer is so potato. If I try to run this game, it will crawl. It will slow down. It will take forever to load.
Hold on. No, Josh, I need to look this up and confirm.
Because there was another modern game that I looked at that didn't do too much complexity. I felt it was what was the Path of Exile? Path of Exile 2? Like, I start playing that, and then my computer was like, hey, we're going town to town.
You motherfucker.
But here's, again, the problem is that I play Path of Exile 2. Baldur's Gate is like the same thing. My computer's going to slow to a fucking snail's pace.
Oh, hold on, Josh. I'm just going to read you something, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to point something out to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Remember requirements. Requires 64-bit operating system, Windows 10, Intel i5, 4600, AMD FX 8350, 8 gigabytes of RAM, NVIDIA GTX 970, RTX 4 gigabytes plus of RAM, version 11, 150 gigabytes of space, SSD required.
Okay. Well,
what's your computer? An i5?
I guess.
Yeah, you can run this game. Shut up.
It's just that when I play
Baldur's,
Baldur's,
stream this game, and then you sit there and you're like, oh.
Actually, I got to clear space out of my computer too.
Well, fucking delete Call of Duty and tell Noah that you're never playing it again.
I haven't played that in like fucking, I think a year or two at this point.
So tell Noah you're not playing it ever again, and then you're deleting it.
Noah hasn't played it in a fucking year or two.
So delete it.
I think I have. I have to sort it by size of all the games and then see if what needs deleting.
Like I said, tell Noah that you're never playing that game ever again.
I never ever play a game again.
And that you're never going to touch it in your entire life.
Call of Duty, stinky, poopy. I'm never ever gonna touch
butthole.
again.
Yes, finger butthole.
Yeah, it's stinky, poopy, crayon, brain, stupid. I'm not gonna touch it again. My new best friend is now Baldur's Gate 3. We got
an answer. So the question I asked Ben was, what's worse to receive? What's worse, receiving a free copy of Suicide Squad, DA Veilguard, or Stellar Blade?
One of those is actually, well, two of those is actually better than the one of them.
Which one?
So you said
Suicide Squad, DA, or Stellar Blade?
Oh, Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade's the worst.
Is it?
I don't know, Josh. Is it?
Because
Are you afraid of sexy women, Josh?
no, I'm saying. Oh, sorry. My point of view is Stellar Blade's better than the rest of them.
Stellar Blade is better than the rest of them. That's not the joke.
Oh, I see. Because it depends on the other two. It's like, do you want to be bored or do you want to be pissed off?
I mean, which one is bored?
I think what was the Suicide Squad will be bored.
And pissed off is Velgard?
Yeah.
Oh man. My name's the credits of that game.
Because like Veilguard will slowly make you pissed off, and then you play fucking Suicide Squad, you slowly get bored. Like slowly.
Suicide Squad is just cringe. It's just cringe inducing.
It's just so disappointing because like execs needed and wanted a thing, and then the entire dev studio said yes, sir.
No, what happened was the people involved were like, we should do this, and it's like, okay, like no. It was bad idea after bad idea after bad idea after bad idea.
I would have thought it was more execs meddling than if anything.
It probably is because and then they were like, because they were meddling, they also were like, hey, Poison Ivy, how she was like a sexy femme fatale in these other games?
Yeah.
Let's make her not a sexy femme fatale. Let's make her a child. And it's like Harley Quinn and her are like very plainly together, and Harley Quinn's it's like it gets really disturbing very fast, where it's like not okay with us. I don't know. I did buy Ben Suicide Squad. He never accepted it though, so
it'll just show back up in your Steam account again, and you go, God.
I mean, I think they took it off sale. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll buy him Dustborn. I'll buy him Dustborn.
Oh, no. I was like Dustborn. I'm like, which one's that? Oh, yes. Now I know.
Yes, it's the wokest game ever.
It's so woke.
It was so woke, it broke the game industry.
Thanks, baby.
Shall we sync and talk about video games?
Thanks. What was it, Baby? No, it's not Baby Blue Ink. What's the name of that company?
Sweet Baby Ink.
Sweet Baby Ink. And I'm like, Christ.
It's like Goodbye Volcano High, and then you're like, and then it's like, what game would you rather play? Would you rather play Snoot Game, which has racial slurs and the word trigger being replaced for a certain racial slur?
Or do you want to play the most wokest game possible while the person that has the supernatural ability to trigger?
Do you want to have the word where it's like, do you want to have the ability to go, you are racist?
And that'll trigger people. I know
what I want.
What's your superpower? I trigger people.
I scream, you are racist.
I don't understand this superpower. So you mean you just yell at people? Are you Karen? Are you Karen?
We have the ability to cancel people.
I think their superpower is being a Karen.
It is. It actually is.
Oh, I want to see your manager!
Pretty much.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Who knew?
It's literally that South Park episode when Stan got that shitty haircut and he just turns into a Karen the entire episode.
Yeah.
So funny.
Just remember.
He just yells out, I want to see our manager! It's just a shockwave hits everyone. They're like, ah! Oh, it's so funny.
It's like the Hank Hill Bailet.
Oh, actually, you know what's crazy with
Hold on.
With Fortnite now, you can play as King. You can play as Hank from King of the Hill. And guess what? All the touches they did for Hank Hill, all of his like emotes and shit, spot on. All of his like is the thing he uses to kill, like his melee weapon, his taunts, like the way he looks in the game, like all of it is spot on. And it's just like I kind of hate how good he looks like in the game universe.
I really like how everybody like goes like, man, Hank Hill is not the best character, and it's like, no, Hank Hill's the best character. Fuck off.
Are you kidding? Like on the show, he actually kicks some.
I never realized how much I like would appreciate King of the Hill. I always thought it was a horrible show.
I always liked it growing up, but like I can see it being slow or whatever for most people.
Hank Hill would be the perfect addition character to add to Gundam Witch from Mercury. I'm just gonna put it like that. Okay.
And his mech is propane accessories.
No, like you make him like an old military guy who's like a teacher, and the entire time he's like, well, you know, we're building a fence here today, kids. and then like you have Soletta Mew, and he's like, no, God dang it, Soletta. God dang it. God dang it, Soletta. That's not how you stick a post in the ground, Soletta. You have to be...
Now remember, when you're moving propane tanks, you gotta make sure
you don't lift the propane tank by the nozzle. God dang it, Mew. Smack.
Or what was that one?
Teaching the Earth students how to cook barbecue.
How to cook a steak.
What if I'm a vegan? Then we firmly but politely ask them to leave. But I live here. Go back to Earth. God dang it. I sell propane and propane accessories. What are your benefits to Gundam Incorporated?
Propane and propane accessories.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Oh fuck! There was that one episode I do remember where the boyfriend for what's her name? The girl that was in the house but was like a cousin. Mm-hmm. I forget her name. Her boyfriend died because of mishandling of fucking propane tanks.
I like the one where it's like, I like the one where Hank almost cheats on Peggy.
Oh, God, she's so thick. Like, how is she alive at this point? Like, seriously,
Peggy?
Like, she like doesn't get anything.
Hey,
even though she's technically smart.
I like the episode where like she works for like the beer company so that she can find out like what's going on with their husband's beer. And she's like, well, they dropped a bar of soap in the thing. So she tells Hank, and Hank's like, we're going to Mexico, right? So he goes to Mexico and gets beer. I checked the exhaust this morning, and there was water in the exhaust.
Oh, frick. No, there was an episode
Hank would be the ultimate character in the Gundam universe. I'm just going to say that right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I can see him like driving some sort of small mech that it looks like a propane tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that's it. No, he's a small mech is a propane tank, but secret power is like has many propane tanks that collect into one giant mecha propane tank.
No, you want to know what Hank's robot would look like?
What?
This. There it is. You thank me later.
Why is it every time you go back and forth between different?
Because it's in topic list, okay? So I
hear the tweet and I go, okay, where is it now?
Anyways, we should start the show.
I guess.
Sync in 3, 2, 1.
up feeling sideways, coffee stain on my jeans. Boss said I'm 5 minutes late again, so I told him what that means. I paid my rent with coupons, got a ticket on my bike. My ex said I lack direction, but at least I know what I like. I don't want suits or schedules, no tie and no regret. I want open roads, bad radio, people I haven't met. Hey, if you like fast cars at midnight and fried chicken at noon, if you howl when the world sleeps and sing way out of tune, if you dance in the rainstorms and laugh when you fall in the sea, well baby, maybe you're just like me. Hey. I got kicked out of jury duty for quoting Batman lines. My lawyer shook his head real slow, said, son, you're doing fine. I high-fived a street performer, wrote my name in wet cement. A stranger gave me nachos, said, I like your energy, man. I don't need no destination, no map, no master plan. I got a backpack, $2, and the heart of a garbage can. Hey, if you like dumb jokes and diners, the stray dogs that follow you home, if your dreams are made of duct tape and you never feel alone, if you get lost on purpose and shout freedom at your TV, then baby, maybe you're just like me. Yeah. Oh, life's too short for cubicles, too long for bad tattoos, so I'm out here chasing chaos in my worn-out disco shoes. Hey, if you skip work for sunsets and eat breakfast at 3, if you talk to pigeons in alleys and name your plants Debbie and Steve, if the world calls you crazy but you feel completely free, then baby, oh baby, you're just like me. Yeah. Oh, you're just like me. Oh, also I still owe my mom like $40. Yeah, just like me. Also, I still owe my mom like $40.